Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I have a series of videos going over the 12 zodiac signs and looking towards the overall, general reading for the month of May. So if things do not resonate, then please do just leave them be and trust with your intuition what applies to you. So of course, for this video, we're going to be talking about Capricorn. And so let's go ahead and dive into what your oracle cards have to say for your month of May. So we have Anxiety Reversed, 18. We have Faith, Humanity, and Benevolence. We have Protection, Akasha, 44, Believe in Dreams, and then we have 28, Bountiful Harvest. So let's go ahead and start with Bountiful Harvest and the message it has to tell you guys. So, Bountiful Harvest is saying that you have access to the infinite source of love and resources provided by Mother Earth and the universe. There are no demands, requirements, or conditions that affect your ability to access this supply. This is a wonderful reminder and the absolute truth pertaining to the abundance that is available to you. Grant your abundance the opportunity to flow into your life. It will reshape your perspective. It will strengthen and nourish you. This phase holds a plenitude of affluence and fertility. You are lucky and blessed. So for this card, definitely be very, receptive and open to receiving in whatever bountiful harvest comes your way via either spiritually or physically in your living world right now. So be on the lookout for any signs that sort of point to that harvest, and be very grateful for when it does come in and blesses your life. So as far as the keepers of the light, we have Faith, who is humanitarian. I keep wanting to say humanitarian, but it is kind of humanitarian. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So what Faith is here to remind you of is that, well, for one thing, she is also the twin flame to the Archangel Michael. So definitely be thinking about, you can also probably call on him during this time in May to help you with any situation that might be coming up. But what she is saying is to stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformations and feel that you are not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendship and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. So yes, very positive message for you guys. Again, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. Be open to wanting to, definitely trusting yourself first, and call on her when you need a bit of that pep talk, because we do have the 44 Believe in Dreams, and that idea of trusting yourself is very important for this, because this card is talking about how there may be challenges and obstacles between you and your path to your dreams. There might also be people around you who don't quite believe in your dream, and so that could, dishearten you quite a bit. But don't be disheartened, because this is a great reminder that you are on the right path. Every little step that you take is just bringing you one step closer to achieving your dream, of manifesting this dream. Think again, I always bring this up when I see this card, is the Magician, because of this symbol above the head. It feels like a very, a bit more of a feminine, like a lighter feeling kind of energy of the Magician. So have faith in that situation when it comes to trying to go out and achieve your dreams, because you are coming into a moment now where any sort of anxiety, fear, doubt that you've been having is in some sort of situation is finally clearing. This kind of worriness eating away feeling is finally lifting, and you're coming into a point where you can, move forward into a brighter time here, because anxiety popped up reversed. So this is actually a very, very good omen of that, the worry and distress finally lifting. So it's all about relief. You can feel more relaxed now. You've mastered some old habit of worry and freed yourself from that anxiety within. Either way, anxiety reversed is a good omen of more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fear thoughts fade away into the distance. The affirmation with this card is, I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. So that is definitely why faith has appeared here for you, is because of definitely these two situations here of helping you to balance out and have trust in both of these situations of releasing the old and then embracing your dreams. Now moving into these cards here, and this is why I was thinking of Archangel Michael, why he popped in my head in regards to faith, is because in this card, protection, it says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And that is what Archangel Michael is so great with, is cutting cords of things that no longer serve you. And so with faith here, she's definitely a part of that process. Now for protection, what it has to say specifically is you're being called to protect your energy and call back your power. Return any sort of lost pieces back to yourself. Take a look at who or what drains your energy. This is all about certain people, certain situations that you are leaving a sort of a connection open. Some sort of cord, an energetic cord is still connected to a person. So even when you go to bed at night, you're not probably getting a full night's rest, Capricorn, because you're still connected to whatever that other energy source is, and they're feeding off that. And so you need to really, make sure not to keep those tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. And this is definitely going to keep work. Keeping your energy clear takes work. So think of, can you think of any I can't say this word, traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. So this is a call to really look and check to see if any of your chakras are maybe blocked or too open, and balance out those areas. So the sort of affirmation for this card is, I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others, are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And now that makes complete sense, because literally that card is telling you to think about whatever soul contracts or agreements that you've made before reincarnating. And we have the card Akasha. So this is the Akashic records. Your guidance is divinely guided. And this card specifically brings up the idea of soul contracts, because now on one hand, this card is warning you about the negative aspect of whatever connections that you've made currently, in the past, or whatnot, that no longer serve your highest good. You need to release them. Now on this side of this card, excuse me, gotta take a little drink of water, my mouth is getting so dry. Ooh. Okay, so this card is specifically talking about how we all have access to this sort of library of souls that exists on the 5th dimension. You can look more into this on your in your own searches or whatnot. But all soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist there. And so we each have an ability to access this. And while we all have free will, there are things that are predestined and pre-planned. The soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it's divinely guided and will not bypass you. You are waiting for a sign to proceed. This card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world, to trust the signs coming. Take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. So there's going to be some things that you're going to need to cut, and then there are other things that are currently they're going to be occurring in May, and current situations that are meant to happen, that you're meant to follow this path because it is something you've already predestinedly agreed to. So the affirmation for this card is, I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I'm ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have both those balances of releasing the things that are not for highest good and then embracing the things that are for the highest good. So definitely be calling on your guides to keep a very close eye on what those significant things. Ooh, I'm just bumping everything. What those things are. Anyway, that is what the oracle cards are saying for you, Capricorn, for the overall month of May. And now let's go ahead and get more specifically into what the tarot has to say. All right, Capricorn, so we went ahead and shuffled the cards. So let's see what is going on for your May. So for the overall theme and mood of your May, we have the Justice card reversed. So this is talking about, what I'm feeling from this card is that maybe you have been running away from some sort of guilt, or you want to avoid the consequences of something for yourself or for others. This is unaccountability, unfairness, denial, dishonesty. Now, that all sounds pretty negative, I know. But what also this card is talking about is that all of those things, those actions, those kind of thoughts, they're in the past now. And what the Justice reversed is really asking of you for your overall May is to realize those actions are in the past, and that your future really depends on the actions that you're making today. So get balanced again. Balance the scales of the Justice card. This is Libra, so think about that balance thing, and really stop judging yourself harshly for things that no longer serve you. You don't need that anymore. You need balance. You need to look at your actions right now and project them for the future, and think of the future in a very, very positive way, because the overall month from the other cards, you really don't have a lot of bad cards going on here. This is like the major, and since this is a major arcana, this is an important thing you have to think about moving into May. Is not, I definitely feel like that, don't be judging yourself so harshly, because you don't need to. You got some good things going on for you. And speaking of that, for the first week of May, we have the Three of Cups. So talk about good things. So the Three of Cups, of course, is like this overall just lots of joy, happiness, celebration, and really coming together with friends and family and celebrating something, having a lot of joy in that moment. This could be any sort of special occasion that's going on. There might be something in May, and you look for reconnecting with like old friends, long lost friends, family members, and just having a lot of joy, reminiscing about the past, of like joyful kind of memories. So the first week, this is a really good sign. You're going to have a lot of fun in the first week of May, I feel like. And then moving into the second week of May, we have the Star card. So we have another major arcana. So this is a very important week for you, is the second week of May. And it's going to be, again, another really good one, because this is the Aquarius card. This is like air element. Again, we have, this is about rest, healing, finding the time, and, you know, finding your true north, hope, faith, faith, because you're coming out of a time where, you know, because before the Star card comes the Tower card, so you've had your Tower moment, you've been through that stuff, and that's probably what the Justice card is coming up again. It's letting you know that you don't longer need to judge yourself too harshly, because you're done with your Tower moment. You've gone through all that thing, so now just come to accept it and look towards your future, get the balance again, and then embrace the Star card in the second week of May, because this is a lovely balance. This is that healing that's coming after, knowing your true power, because you've survived that fall of the Tower. So now you can have a little bit of rest and enjoy the moment. You know, the Star card is always a lovely card to see in a reading. Now, for your third week of May, what we have going on is we have the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Wands. So we have, you know, the air, the logic, and then we have the passion and the drive of the fire elements with the wands. So what this is telling me, this is definitely going to be another moment where the idea of this Justice card, what it's warning about, is going to come up again in the fourth week of May, and you kind of can't help it. There's something here that's going to cause you some anxiety, some fear. It's going to eat away at you a little bit. It's going to cause you to have some restless, you know, some sleepless nights. So you're going to be overcome with kind of this worry and a lot of internal turmoil. But that's all it is. It's the thought monster. It's going to be you kind of, again, judging yourself too harshly and beating yourself up about something internally. And really, you have to realize that that's just what that is, and you need to come to accept and stop that sort of process of worrying and fear, because we have these Seven of Wands here, and this is about defending your ground, standing up for yourself, reclaiming your power and your control. So whatever this moment is here, it's not gonna last very long during this week, because you're gonna be able to come out of it really fast, and because of that, you're gonna be defending yourself against those thoughts that are trying to come at you and still try to eat at you. But you're gonna be able to take back control as long as you remember all of this, you're going to be able to defend yourself really well against those thoughts, so they're not going to eat away at you and cause you as much pain as they possibly could, you know? Now, getting into the fourth and final week of May, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, like with any page, this is a very youthful, young, kind of untested energy, maybe a little bit on the immature side, but overall, since this is upright, this is really all the positive aspects of the Page of Swords. So we're thinking, you know, really good communication. This is a good communication week for you, and really quick thinking. You're a very smart person here, and you're going to have a very strong thirst and curiosity to learn more. You're going to want to seek out and learn more, because while you are very intelligent with the Page of Swords, you can still recognize that you don't know everything yet, and so you want to learn that. You want to gain all the knowledge you possibly can about situations, about where you're going, and really embracing that sort of mentality during the fourth week of May. And you know, this is like a messenger. So this could be maybe another person, because of course the cards could always represent another person. So this could possibly be a person coming in that embodies these qualities, or is possibly an air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and they could be coming to you with some news, some information that is important for your journey here, and or to help you teach something, or maybe you both will be coming together to learn something. So yes, that is what I'm seeing for the tarot for your overall month of May, Capricorn. So if you enjoyed this reading, definitely do leave a like on this video, and if you feel so inclined, do come back to this video throughout May and let me know how things are going. You know, what does come to resonate with you, what doesn't. Feel free to let me know all of that down in the comments, and feel free to also check out all my other various links down in the description. I have a ton of information, a ton of different other links there, so you can go check out anything else that I'm up to. And yes, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, Capricorn. Have a great May.